Hello and welcome everyone, duckyobrien here, and today I'll be bringing you guys a preview of a game called Warhammer 40k Mechanicus. Warhammer 40k Mechanicus was developed by Bulwark Studios, was published by Kasedo Games, and was first released on PC on November 15, 2018, and it was recently re-released on consoles on July 17, 2020 on Xbox One, PlayStation 4, Nintendo Switch. The MSRP for PC is around $29.99. I believe it's $35.99, $34.99 for consoles, and then the Switch is around $40. So why don't we get into it? I might have the prices a little off there. This is a dungeon crawling turn-based strategy game. I'm gonna start a new game. Now, I think normal is the perfect difficulty for starting players, but if you want, you can do very hard with Iron Man and permadeath enabled, so you can get really difficult. Yes, let's start. The 41st millennium, a time of darkness and war. The Imperium of Man claims the whole galaxy in the name of the God Emperor. It fights an endless war against Xenos from without, heretics from within, and supernatural horrors from beyond. Alongside the Imperium's war fleets serve the Adeptus Mechanicus. They are the tech priests of Mars, guardians and reclaimers of humanity's technology, ever searching for remnants of knowledge from man's glorious past, exploring the depths of the galaxy for worlds long lost to mankind. In the name of their machine god, they manufacture the Imperial war machines within gigantic foundries known as Forge Worlds. Gradually, the tech priests of the Adeptus Mechanicus shed their human weaknesses, replacing their limbs and organs with machinery that is both stronger and spiritually pure. Their leaders, the inscrutable Magi, protect the Forge Worlds and explore the furthest corners of the galaxy with their cohorts of these Skitarii troops. Alright, the Warhammer 40k world is pretty grimdark. From what I've heard of it, I'm not very familiar with this lore, this world, but it seems pretty interesting, and it seems like everyone's miserable and everyone dies, so there you have it. His name is Redditus. He's from Reddit. I deleted my Reddit account, by the way, because I was like, I'm tired of using social media. It's a little bit, it's so freeing when you just focus on making content. Anyways, the Noosphere. I have no idea what that is either. Basically, we got a transmission from a dude who went missing on a planet. So we're gonna go search it out. Slovia Tenebris, part of the Amistus Solaris, within Ultima Segmentum. I have no idea what these things are or the references, so I guess for fans of the Warhammer 40k lore, they'll be familiar with everything. I am not, though. 4 months later. Magos Rezek. It's the guy who went missing. So he found something worth investigating. Plus potential. This guy is hilarious. It's kind of like the priest of the, I don't know what these dudes are called. Mechanicus sect, whatever you call it. And you got some missions where you're like, you're gonna purify a temple by spreading incense, and then purify it further by installing speakers to broadcast prayers in binary. And some of the other guys are like, what the heck is this gonna do? I don't want to risk the lives of my troops or this. And then they're like, just do it. And they're like, okay. So there's a lot of satire and wit in the dialogue. If you read it, it's kind of funny. So I love sci-fi. I feel like, at least from what I've seen, it's a little more lighthearted in tone than what I would expect from Warhammer. Okay, so we're gonna go investigate this area. Buried tomb. The Omnisaya. See, so that other guy, the technology dude, talks like he's speaking in code, and then this guy talks in scripture. Okay. Okay, so if you look here, you got Adeptus on the upper left-hand corner. So you're kind of like playing from the perspective of a commander who's overlooking his units. So you're playing the dude, controlling the dudes. And the first phase is the dungeon exploration phase. So if you're familiar with games kind of like Darkest Dungeon or Deep Sky Derelicts, sort of games like that, then you realize that it's a dungeon crawler. Now it's not like unmapped or anything, you see the map clearly. This is my goal here, you see the enemies. You know, it's not clear what each room does as you progress in the game, obviously. And then once you go into a combat encounter, it turns into a turn-based strategy game. If you're familiar with games such as like XCOM or Fort Triumph, those type of games, Dreadlands, then you'll feel right at home. There's a lot of mechanics like opportunity attacks where if you're within melee range and you leave, they get a free attack. Now, I have not noticed anything like Overwatch in the game, but they use ability points. They call it cognition points here, and you can gain cognition points from actions. So it creates an interesting ebb and flow of combat because you don't automatically regain your action points at the end of the turn. You have to obtain them somehow. So it creates an interesting flow of combat. A lot of features in this game are streamlined, so I'll just get into it. Let's go move here. We got two Magos here, and then... Okay. So we got hieroglyphs. Now each room you got 3 options, and then, you know, depending on what you choose, you can get rewards or punishments. Basically, there's a timer, and the longer you take in the dungeon, the harder it gets to leave. There are gonna be more enemies. They're gonna have faster initiative, meaning they will attack first, and they will regen faster. So, you know, it's a risk-reward method of, do I want to fully explore the dungeon, and do I want to maximize getting everything possible out of it at the risk of having a harder combat encounter, etc. Alright. Just gonna destroy it. Alright. I'm assuming if you rush in first, you get initiative at the cost of some detriment to yourself. If you go slow, they get initiative, so I just picked the mid ground. So these are the Xenos, and they will reanimate after you kill them if you don't destroy them again. So here you kind of have this area where you can deploy your troops. So let's put one guy there. Put one guy there. I think this worked. Wait, they have access to my new weapons? Interesting. Okay. See how this goes. Through pain I find wisdom. Okay, so you can move within the blue area. This sounds familiar to everyone. If you go past the blue area, you will have to use cognition points, which I don't have right now. I'm gonna go here. And then I can use this servo skull. Now, if you don't scan the enemies, you don't know how much HP it has, which is hilarious. Now I know. Oh, not enough cognition points. Oh, I guess I'll move in close then. Okay. Now I can use the servo skull. I can move near this thing, or I can use my servo skull on it to gain an extra CP. So anything with the orange like cog wheel, you can get CP from. Up here is like the turns, so you'll see that when they get to attack and when I get to attack. Alright, so I got my little minions. They cost a CP to deploy, and every time they get hit, they will give you a CP. But they have limited HP, so... Here introduces the opportunity attack, because he's gonna move out of the range to attack him or him. He got in a free attack, and because he got attacked, I get 1 CP. So that's a very interesting way to use these guys now that I have CP. I can just go BAM! Oh, I don't have CP, darn it. Okay, fine. I'll move in here. I really wanted to use that gun. So I knocked him down. I can collect the CP. And if I don't do anything, he's gonna reanimate. So I really want to make sure that I kill him. Here, this uses 2 CP and I have it, so I can just kill him right now. Kind of a waste, but I can shot him. Yeah, you can use proper usage of your minions. Like, I could put him here in case he tries to shoot him, and he will die, but I'll gain CP. Get an interesting ebb and flow to the combat. Not enough. I can gain some though. So, Machine Spirit is, if I attack twice with this gun, I have fully charged it, and now I can do 1 extra damage. If you look at the right side, Machine Spirit plus 1 damage. And then when the last guy falls, you don't have to kill him. You don't have to worry about reanimating anything. So as you notice, I don't gain HP at the end of each round, so which is why if you go fully explore a dungeon, you might not make it out alive. So a lot of risk for slightly small chances of reward. I feel like it's not worth it to search everything. So again, we can do this, which will take the greatest amount of time, and we'll face more enemies with a lot of buffs at the end. We can ignore it and gain nothing, but we don't lose time, or we can we'll just ignite it. Alright. I can move my 2 minions, and then one of these guys will attack, and then one of my main guys can attack. I want him to get hit so that I can get some CP. Can I attack him from here? We'll see. Okay. Oh, the scarabs. I completely forgot about them. So these guys will attack you. You kind of don't want to ignore them. Put that guy there. Yes, die for me, minion. Barely knew you. Yeah, like servitor 000001. There's a lot of humor in this game. Oh, I can't let that happen. Acid is like poison to take damage over time. Nope, just want to attack him. critical hits delete them from the game. You don't have to worry about killing the body before it reanimates. Go, we did it. Easy peasy. I feel like the game is a pretty good balance of being accessible on normal difficulty and challenging enough. So this diamond icon is the end of the level. You want to get here. Blah blah blah. So the Necron device is starting up again. And the tomb is awakening. And we're gonna meet... There he is.
With the turning of aeons, stars yet to burn, life yet to blossom. Is it truly time? What is this? Flesh and steel combined. A mockery of both. Their every footstep a blasphemy. What manner of galaxy is this into which I have awoken?
We can't capture him because he doesn't take damage for a tutorial? We'll run away.
Insects. This galaxy is infested with vermin.
Alright, we have to get here. If you die, it's fine. Okay. This guy is like impossible. He doesn't take damage and he moves super fast. And does massive damage. So I'm gonna bait him out to come here while I go around. Okay. Try to sneak past him if I can. So as you can see, if you have enough CP, you can practically move forever. I'm gonna have him hold here. Hope I'm out of attack range. Yeah. Perfect. Move there. There we go. I think I'll have him wait here.
I sailed the void for 1,000 years. I fought the war in heaven. What can you do to strike fear in one such as I?
Well, you could kill him. Alright, yes, my minions, you have sacrificed your lives for the greater good. Oh, okay, he killed all of them in one swing. Unfortunate. Alright, well, let's try to get out of here if we can. A full CP. I'm gonna have to get attacked here because of the opportunity thing. Okay. I made it out. Now let's see if this guy is as fortunate. He might just die, but that's fine. Oh. Yeah, he's dead. I don't have enough CP.
How dare these wretched things stand before the Void Admiral of Cesaragon?
Cesaragon. Oh, I call him Zaragon. Cesaragon. Alright, his name is Agrolek. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but I call him Emo-Lek. Because he's kind of emo. This guy, the way he moves is kind of creepy. Yeah, let's I think you're supposed to die here. I'm not really sure. Okay. Oh, this is the best you can do. Let's see if I can get out now. Oh, his fat butt is blocking my way.
When my fleet sails once more, vermin like you shall be strung from my prow.
I like how it's basically just a tank. Oh, rest in peace. I had to sacrifice a lot, but I made it out. Blah blah blah. So the tech dude wants to obtain your technology, which will ensure victory, and this guy wants to kill all the Xenos. As if intelligence gain equals true, then go to victory. Better in ignorance than in heresy. I don't know about that. So basically what they're saying is that the Necrons are machines and they're kind of reawakening at a rate that is measurable. So that's the meter over here. I'm just skipping through the story for the sake of time because there's a lot, but if you guys are interested in that, I have that on my stream that I did. I'll link that in the description below. I'm skipping through this. Alright, so here basically when you spend a lot of time exploring the dungeon, this meter fills up, and when this fills up, I believe that's the boss encounter. So you have time. It's the risk versus reward. Again, you can fully explore a few dungeons, or you can kind of rush through them and explore more dungeons. Go here. So this is basically your units, and then you can spend your Blackstone to upgrade them. You got your lowly servitor. So let's look at this guy. So you have your disciplines here. This is your skill tree. It's really straightforward. You have levels, and as you gain levels, you gain new skills. In between, you gain equipment or bonuses like passive bonuses like armor, more damage, etc. So if you look here, this is kind of like your combat. This is like your support. And this is kind of like, you know, another support where you're discovering weaknesses in units. This is like, I don't know how to describe it, but you gain more cognition points, armor. It's another like a buffer. And then you got this dude. It's like a commander, which, you know, you can call in units. You can have all troops in range attack a selected target. There's a lot of OP spells here, skills. You got the explorator. Basically, they can move a lot more, etc. But you know, I'll show it off real quick. So if you go here, we will do this real quick. So if you look, what we gained was an augmentation slot here. So we have 2 augmentation slots, and they're both empty. If you go to this next one, we can kind of gain, you know, +2 HP max, +1 physical armor, +2 HP max or +1 energy armor, +3 HP max, and 1 energy armor. So why don't we get that? So if you look, we have 3 augmentation slots now. So if you look here, this armor costs 1. So if you equip it, we do get those bonuses, but we have less augment capacity. So look at this gun here. Costs 1. It does 1 to 2 damage. Doesn't require CP, and the cooldown is 1, so I can use it every turn. If you look at the axe here, it costs 1 CP. The cooldown is 1, but does more damage. You can also destroy an armor and physical armor, energy armor, and physical armor. All right. Let's look at the other dude. We don't have, sorry, we don't have enough Blackstone to upgrade him. But you can do the same thing. And also the best thing is you can mix and match. So you can get these skills, and then you can get a little half step to unlock more passive stats, and then go to the next skill. Some of them sound pretty OP. I guess it depends on your playstyle, so you can mix and match skills. There's really no restrictions, so I kind of appreciate that. So if you look here as well, when you unlock equipment, it's freely available to everyone. You don't have to craft it or anything. You just have to have the augment capacity for it. So it's not enough augment. Yep, you can have a gun or an axe. Alright, let's look at the tech slots. So when you find equipment, it's just there. So when you beat a mission, you get equipment. It's freely available here. And or if you look here, so you got items, and there are 3 versions which become more powerful. So that's why they have 3 rows. And these are your minions. You get more minions as you play the game. These are your ships. You get more ships as you play the game. And then these are your cans. You can use it once per mission, and there are objectives to unlock these other cans. So if you look here, complete 1 mission without using a can, then you unlock this one. If you use 5 cans, you'll unlock this one. So each of them are pretty different. If you look here, restore 5 HP. Like the next energy attack will deal plus 9 energy damage. The next attack will deal 12 damage plus 12. Ignores all armor. There's a lot of these and they're very useful. And they balance it out by first of all having you unlock it by doing these things. And then second of all, you can only equip 3 per mission. And you can only use it once per mission. So I'm gonna go load a game where I'm a little bit further ahead. So I can show off some of the things. I'll play one more level. And then we will call it there. I think that'll give you guys an idea what the game is like. So I have more weapons here, like this gun that's 4 to 6 energy damage. The machine spirit is plus 2 damage. Requires 2 augment slots, requires 2 CP, and the cooldown is 1. The 2 CP cost is really expensive, so you might want to consider using something cheaper. I have these things here. I got the Q Radio Claw. You can heal yourself or a unit that is next to you for 2 to 4 HP, costs 1 CP, and the cooldown is 2. You got this one which, you know, has a 50% miss chance. I got here, I can extract 1 CP from a target. And then I got this one which is, you can target a troop and then they get plus 1 damage and plus 25% crit chance. These are items that you equip on the characters, I'll show you in a bit. So I got a new troop here, the Skitari Vanguard Alpha. And he does more damage. He's like an AoE specialist. Double the HP of this guy and double the damage. Don't have ships yet. And I unlocked Cant of the Craft. The next physical attack will deal plus 3 physical damage. Alright, if we look at cohorts here. I got Jeremiah spec'd as a healer. So I can auto repair a dude. I got this pistol equipped, 2 to 4 physical damage, basically twice what the original pistol does, but it costs 1 CP. I have this armor, the torso equipped. I have the Curatio Claw, or is it Curatio Claw? I don't know. And then the scanner to farm more CP. Cooldown is 3, so you can't really spam the heck out of it. And if I look here, again I got the armor here. I got 2 pistols, one is 1 CP, one is 2. This one does way more damage. I'm going in range for now. If you look here. Okay, so this guy, again, the minion that you start out with has 1 CP when it's hit. But he can get hit twice basically and then die. He deals 1 to 2 physical damage. This guy will do AoE damage. He does 2 to 4 energy damage to a target and then 1 energy damage to chain targets. That's 10 HP. So it's a little bit stronger. I did some missions here, and again, if you take longer, this will fill up faster. So we went over the tech and the cohorts. We can go to the mission. So I'm assuming these guys will eventually give you their own missions. So we got the tech dude, Scaevola or Scaevola. Again, don't know how to pronounce these. They're tech oriented, and you got this kind of reward here, energy and enhancer. We got the cognition gauge max size increase by 1, and then we got 96 Blackstone. And you see that type of enemies that we can fight. Look here, it gets harder because I'm a little bit further ahead in this. The mission where you install the speakers is pretty hilarious. You can turn them out to max volume, and they reference Spinal Tap as saying we turn it up to the 11th degree. So again, there's a lot of witty satire and dialogue if you read through it. I find it humorous. Alright, we'll launch this one. So you select your units here. The empty slots can be filled up with your minions. If you notice here, it costs Blackstone to hire these guys, as well as Blackstone to heal your dudes when the mission ends. So if you do have healing powers or items or cants, make sure to use them. They'll be a little bit cheaper. So we got 2 cants. The Litany of Life restores 5 HP, or the next physical attack will deal plus 3 damage. This poor leader of the troops. They're like, you're endangering my troops almost every mission, and they're like, we don't care. Alright, so let's look at the map. Alright, this is the end area. We see this meter here. The more we spend here, the harder it is when we get out, so we're just gonna take the shortest path. Go here. If you choose the wrong runes, you will lose or gain HP, so we can avoid them, I guess. We can go this way. Will that take one more path? No, it's the same. Alright. Necron Destroyer, that seems... Ooh. We waste time. Unfortunate. We lost 2 HP and we gain a lot of this meter. Wrong choice. Okay. Oh my god, that took too much time. I should just sent the pictures up. It's okay. You guys get to see the different things that happen. Oh, we got extra. Darn it. Okay. Ooh. Okay, we chose correctly that time. Alright, Necrons reanimate. Ooh, we got a blaster. Oh! That's pretty good, but a lot of CP. I don't know if it's worth it. Yeah. There's extra, and they reanimate faster. That's what happens when you take too much time and choose poorly, which I did for almost every choice. Okay. They might spawn from these things. We'll have to move together. This is my first time fighting this tank dude. Let's see how it turns out. Oh wait. Oh shoot. I could have scanned something. Whatever. Wow. Okay. Jeez. Oh, well, let's see. I don't care if I win or lose. I just wanted to show off the gameplay here. Kinda... How much damage will this do? Oh, this one has a shorter range. What a coward, he's running away. Oh my, that's a lot of damage. Not gonna lie. No, not the scarabs. Oh jeez. Yeah, I might lose this. I'm gonna be honest here. Wait, you guys attacked twice? Oh, rest in peace, my friend. Okay. Healing myself. Oh, I need CP. Oh. Darn it. These things heal the enemy too, so this is really annoying. I'm playing very sloppy. I should have probably just hit in corners and kill minions before continuing on with this guy. Through pain I find wisdom. Another one. Jeez. Jeez Louise. Alright. And he attacks twice. This might be it, guys. Oh, ho, ho. Alright, well, I have no CP. All my weapons are on cooldown. I can go here and gain some CP. Oh, opportunity attacks. It hurts. My life for ire. Rest in peace. Now, at least I can do an opportunity attack by getting up on this dude. If no one attacks me, that isn't, I die. Rest in peace. There you have it. I just rushed through that to show you guys another level. I'm not playing as slowly and carefully as I normally would have. Mission failed. You use a lot of blackstone to heal those people, by the way. The minions no one cares about though. Alright, well I'm gonna load that save file because I don't want to save this progress here. But there you have it, folks. Hopefully this kind of gave you an idea what the game is like. It definitely there's way more as you keep playing it. I think there's like 5 mini bosses and then 1 big boss, so there's a substantial amount of gameplay to the game, amount of content. But there you have it. Thanks so much for dropping by and watching. I really do appreciate it. If you have any questions, comments, things you'd like to see or for me to cover, please feel free to leave a comment down below. I think I'm going to buy a copy of Deadly Premonition 2 because I want to cover that game. Anyways, this was Warhammer 40k Mechanicus, developed by Bulwark Studios, published by Kasedo Games, out now, July 17th, a couple days ago on Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and Nintendo Switch. Anyways, oh, what a week, what a year. Anyways, I'm gonna call it there. Thank you once again for everything. I appreciate it. I recently hit over 500 subscribers on YouTube. It's a big deal for me, mostly from my Astroneer content, but I really like video games. Just a lot. I love video games. I love covering video games too, so I'll keep doing this in addition to my Astroneer content. Anyways, there you have it, folks. As always, hope you guys are staying safe and staying out there, and catch you guys next time.